Mm. Rise once more. Okay, so we need to hear. Sorry, guys, it's just. This should all be in there and sorted. Once more. Can I hear myself though? Monitor only. Uh-huh. 1, 2, 3. Hmm. Hello, 1, 2, check, check, check. Wanna hear? What are we doing here? PUBG. Microphone. Monitor. I don't need to hear myself. Dixper. Monitor only. monitor and output, monitor and output. So when robot vision, I don't know what robot vision is, but okay, I see now. Yeah, but I need voices. Make me sound like a baby. Wow, 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 wow. Can I hear anything there? Dixper is not happening. Do I need to configure a microphone, perhaps? Streaming on Twitch, language, profile. Push it. No, no payment, streaming, beta. That's not working. Enable. That's enabled. Haha. So, wonder. Streams. Hello. Widgy, widgy. Game detection, voice and audio. That seems to be working. Default micro. Default speed. Partnership, referral, settings. Golden pepper. Okay, so we live. Stream setup. Game detection is on. Only the sexy people, guys. Only the sexy people. Dance mama. Petey Pete. I'm working on some stuff, buddy. I'm working. Last night I saw your message, but I could. Can you hear that? Can you hear that? No. Because last night my microphone, I'm not. Oh. Okay. Skills overlay. Okay. I am on early because I had some shit I needed to sort out, dude. Last night after reading your message, I started getting everything ready. No, the stream, I need to make sure that the stream's working, dude. Unfortunately, it didn't want to do anything. I had to make sure. Hey, Magoo. How you doing, bro? Oh shit, real good. What I'm doing, guys, is I am attempting to. There's a drop in chat there, and the first two people, if you click on that, that is to get drops, crates. I see. 5 mil, dude. That's not too bad, is it? So ultimately, what I'm doing here is I'm creating more ways for you to fuck with me, Pete. I'm doing okay, but could be better, but I keep going with life because I'm a man. Good attitude, dude. Fortunately, life is gonna throw all sorts of shit at you, man. not how many times life knocks you down, it's how many times you get back up. And I think that's a quote from Rocky. Feel dirty. Why do you feel dirty, dude? Is it because of me? Searching for game, add manually. What the f... okay, the game's not there. I'll get your top lip sweating. Okie dokie. Okay, basically, I've rebuilt my whole fucking machine this morning. There should be a jump scare that you guys can redeem. If you want. But that's what I'm working on, guys. It's something called Dixper. So you should be able to alter my voice. You should be able to send me proper jump scares in game. You can block my screen, shit like that. Anyway, this was not intended to be a full-on stream, merely just a way of testing live so that I can see what actually happens and what doesn't happen. Doo-doo-doo. Oh, hang on. Yeah. Do-do-do. Bada-bee. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Well, enjoy your shower, Pete. I'm sorry to hear that you've been having a bit of a challenge. Unfortunately, you know, well, I feel like sometimes that some people just give up. But I know that God have for me at some point, because I need to stop hanging out with dumb people who only want to bad for me. Well, that's it, dude. Focus on working out. That is a good way to boost your mood and your energy, and it helps a lot with what you call it, is it serotonin? You know, that's good, man. That's good. Well, what's going on with your heart, dude? Have you got trouble with your heart? Have you got heart problems, dude? Testing some stuff on the screen there. This should make things bad for me. Okay, that. So that's not working correctly. Why is that not working correctly? Preferences. You're not helping here, Beatles. My mama thinks that my mom. Dark mode. Okay, so I need to see if I can incorporate what's going on here. Yeah, but only drink alcohol like it's bad for my heart, so I want to stop. I can get better. I really want more muscles. Have because I want that. I'm so fucking tired of being weak. That's fair. Um, yes, your heart. Hello. Are you Glug? Um, yeah, just make sure that you keep an eye on your heart rate, dude, because that is important when you are exercising and exerting yourself. Educated food, money on my mind. Yes, I'm on early, Glug, because last night when I went to start streaming, my computer said nah. Computer says nah. So I had to make a plan. Fucked around with it for like 6 hours last night and couldn't get my microphone to sort itself out. So I I had to just call it quits. So what I ended up doing was I went to sleep, and this morning when I woke up, uh, we hit it hard. Now we got the mic back up. Figure your voice and audio setting. Game detection. I'm messing around with something here called Dixper. I need to find out. Okay, so maybe it's because I need the game running. It says it's looking for the game. Yeah, just keep an eye on things, Magoo. Yeah, don't worry about me, man. If I get a heart attack, well, it is what it is because they're just life. But I'm sure that is just don't care what happened to my heart because I'll keep going no matter what happened. Yeah, okay. But now you need to understand I'm looking at this from a parent's point of view. That is somewhat of a selfish attitude to have. Okay, because it's not necessarily what you care about yourself. But I'm sure you have family and other people in your life that care about you, dude. And for you to take you away from them, it's not good. You know what I'm saying? So also bear that in mind. I know things can be difficult. I kind of, you know, have that vibe as well sometimes. That I can just do what I like because I'm not really afraid of dying. Or I'm not really afraid of, you know, certain things. The trouble is it's not always you. You might be fine with that, but the people that you leave behind, that might it might affect them a lot more than you may think, and they would end up making life very difficult for people. Yeah, you care about the people in your life too, so please be mindful of that. You know, I don't know you personally, but it would it would make me sad, dude. Never too soon, Glug. You know that, dude. It's just too soon to try and get that point across to the boss, I reckon. Okay. That's all normal things to feel at your age, dude, when you have siblings. There's never a parent in the world that loves their one child more than the other. We all have our challenges. I'm sure you do things that drive the people around you crazy, and she does things that drives people around her crazy. Your mother doesn't love her any more than she loves you. And I don't think it would be, I don't think it would be such a terrible thing if you sat down with your mom one day when you're just chatting and getting along and say, hey, you know, I don't know if you're aware of this, but sometimes I feel like I'm less important than my sister. You feel fresh now. Fuck, that was a quick shower, dude. Did you just have a 2 minute wank and then jump out, or? Fuck, I got more people in my chat now than I do at 11 o'clock at night. Yeah, Magoo, there's nothing wrong with. It's a karam. Don't know what that is. Miguel, there's nothing wrong with raising that issue, but it's how you raise it. You know, harem. Ah, okay. That I know what it. I know what that is. It's how you raise the issue, and you know, your mom would probably be mortified to find out that you feel that way. Because I don't think any parent ever wants their child to feel like they're less important than anything else in the world. Sometimes we have challenging moments in life, and we lose our way to some extent because we have to try and prioritize things. But don't for 1 minute think that you are not a priority in their life. I can speak from experience. If there came a point where that was communicated to me, or one of my kids were concerned, etc., etc., there's no doubt in my mind I would drop everything to deal with that. It's not about, okay, look, this is just due to my life experience, right? I've had things in my life. I've done things. What what interaction have you had with your dad, Miguel? Did you know him at all? What happened to your dad? Did he leave or did he pass away? He just left us, and I don't know who he is. Ah, okay. Well then, let me give you some advice, dude. Make him whoever the fuck you want him to be. That's what I do. I would take little bits of everybody around that I admire and and want to be more like, and I'll mold that figure that I have no idea who it is, and create a vision of. I was raised by just my mum. I know how it goes. Yeah, create that person in your mind. All the while being mindful not to, you need to manage your expectations, but there's nothing wrong with thinking the best and saying, you know what, my dad was a successful man, he was this, he was that, if you want to, you can even make up a story about how his fucking rocket blew up on the way to Mars expedition or whatever. Create a positive thought about that, because no matter what you do, it's going to be in your in your mind, is it not? My dad's an arsehole. It's an early morning therapy session, huh? Yeah, that's the thing. You've got a clean slate. You can decide who your father was. Just don't be you know, attacking some man on the street that may fit your mental image. You'd be like, what the fuck? Dad. it would probably it would probably make him feel uncomfortable. But yeah, dude, there's no worries about creating a happy thought. You could visualize you and him walking together somewhere on a beach, or yeah, hate's a very strong emotion, and I don't deserve a dad like that. What makes me mad is that my friend told me that he does see his dad, and he can see his dad anytime he wants to. Uh, okay, but is there? There's no information. You don't know who he is. Does your mom know who he is? Does he exist, or was it a donor? Hate is quite a strong word. Um, Dislike immensely, but I'll always try and be straight with you guys and let you know that, you know, give you my opinion, okay? Which I'm not a therapist. I don't have any training. I I like to make sure that the people that are around me are in a good space, and that if they need to, they can talk about whatever it is they need to talk about. And all I can do is offer my thoughts and my experiences to how I would deal with that, relating to some of the things that I've gone through in my life. That's all I can do, really. Okay. So, is there any reason why she won't tell you who he is? Can you get her to contact him and say that you'd really like to meet him or whatever? At least then you put that whole thing to bed. If he's a dick, then good riddance. You don't need to worry. He told me that he loves me. Uh, that is not true, because if he really did, he would be there for me and my brother. Okay, but I've got a kid that's 20, 22, 23. Okay. I was not in a position to be there all the time in my kid's life, and his mother was making it exceptionally difficult for me to be involved. Okay. And what was happening is she would use him she would use him to manipulate me. Oh, well, then you won't get to see your son, or this or that, or all the rest of it. It's not always exactly how it seems. And if you do manage to get hold of him, and you could just say to him, like, look, I just want to let you know is that I want to, I want to let you know that I feel like I need to meet you, and once I've done that and I understand, there might be another reason entirely, that maybe she told him that, or maybe she's got a restraining order against him. I don't know. But have you ever mentioned to your mom that you would like to get in contact with your dad? Um, and and I mean, once you have that interaction and you know more about him, then you can just, it can be his decision whether or not he wants to continue that relationship. Um, and it also can be your decision. You know, there's no pressure. Just like, look, I feel like I'm missing out on a dad, and I feel like you're missing out on me. And who told you that he thinks you're useless? Because that doesn't fly, dude. I wouldn't believe that for a second. You might not feel like you have a lot to offer in the world, but you do. It, we don't know. That is something that you need to find out from him. Not even your mom, dude. Because your mom might have another view. She might she might want you to believe something else. I'm not saying your mom is a sneaky shit and she's got bad ideas, but there you go, dude. Pete said it best. You just you need to just
Okay. But, hello? Can you hear me? Can you guys hear me like that? Hello? Some scary funny voice thingy guy. Hello?
Can you hear that? Yeah, I just went chipmunk.
That's cool. These are little redeems that you guys can do. That's cool. It's working. Exciting. Exciting. Look in the barrel. So these things are things.
Deemy Deems. There we go. It's finished now. Here's a. I don't know if these come up on your screen. Let's see. Okay, do you hear that? Do you see anything? Serious now. It's making me. No, it's not appropriate for a therapy session, dude. Not at all. Okay, so that's to come. Okay, I'm gonna close that. I'll fuck around with that another time. It's something called Dixper. So at some point, you guys will. My internet might go off soon. The internet fixer upper is here. Nice. You can finally have uh, legendary internet like your adopted daddy. Okay, so that works. I just need to make sure that it's applied correctly. I'm having trouble seeing the stuff. Yep. Or it might. Magoo, back to you, dude. It's it's it is a difficult space to be in, man. But there's only certain things that can happen in order for you to get 100% clarity on what you may think or what your mom may tell you. But it's important that, you know, not to jump the gun. I don't have the best relationship with my kid, but I do have contact with him, and he does want me in his life, which is more than I thought. You know, I thought his mother was filling his head with all sorts of bullshit. I felt like I would never be good enough for him. That only further infected my mindset. Exactly. So, you know, you just, I don't know what your mom's said. I don't know anything, but what's important is that you make that decision yourself. And a lot of time with things like that, parents try not to get that thing happening straight away, because they feel like you're not old enough back in the beginning, not old enough to understand, and they can't explain that to you effectively enough. So, and then that only gets harder. It only gets more difficult. You know, it's like a little untruth in your life where you make a little white lie, and the longer you leave it, the more difficult it is to come back from it and say, listen, okay guys, truth be told, I'm a lying shit, that never happened, or whatever. Both my daughter's mothers keep my girls from me. I've got a 1 year old and a 2 month. 1 year, 2 months till my oldest is 18 and I can reach out. See? Okay. If you want to contact, look up ways to find him, be it birth certificate or one of those DNA services. Yep. There we go. People also around the world have these things that are happening to them too. Correct. Waiting game. The main thing is that respectfully, you reach out to him and you say, listen, I've got all this stuff going on in my life. It's making me feel this way. This is what I've been told. I want to, I want to let you know that I would like to meet you if you're okay with that. And I'd like to have a relationship with you, whether that be a good or a bad one. Any relationship at this point is better than no relationship. And who knows? Maybe your mom's been in contact with him, filling his head with shit. Or whatever, dude. No one can tell. That's why it's important to do that stuff yourself. And let your mom know. Say, listen, I'm old enough now to look for him. And would you assist me in giving me details so that I can ask him if he would like to meet me, or shall I go ahead and do it myself through other mediums? Because you can. Sometimes it's not always a happy ending, dude. Maybe he is a dick and he turns around and says, I wish you never fucking contacted me. But then at least you know, dude, that your feelings are valid. And that the hatred that you've got for him is called for. There may be another situation entirely where he's been turning over every stone, everything in his ability to try and locate you. And contact you, and there's just no telling, dude. I always like to think all the situations. I like to look at it from various different angles, not necessarily just my own perspective, because a lot of the time people can jump to conclusions too easily. I like to also collect my thoughts and then address the issue that's concerning me, because it'll fester in my head until it becomes something that I can't manage, and then I lash out at people. And when I lash out at people, I hurt people, and usually it's the people that don't deserve it. So, for the most part, nobody can tell you right or wrong until you have the answers you seek. If anything, you walk away with the knowledge that he doesn't want to be in your life, and you can tell him, fuck you for leaving. Have a nice life. And thank you for sharing that, Glug. That puts things into perspective as well, man. That does help. It's a fucking mad world, dude. It's a mad world. I was told. I know I was saying thank you to Glug, but you as well, Miguel. It's not easy to talk about these things, or to face our fears or our concerns in life. But it is important though, because if you don't engage and address these things, they will eat you up eventually. I like to think of things like little box, not dealing with that now. Put it in the box, till one day you go to the box and it's full, and you can't put anything else in there. And there might be a small thing that won't fit in the box, but it makes that box break, and all that shit that you've been putting away and storing comes pouring out. So, in terms of mental health, you got to deal with things. I try and say these things respectfully and with some thought, being mindful of other people. Everybody's a person at the end of the day. We all have feelings. You might say something that you don't see a problem with at all, but that person could interpret it very, very differently. Oh, I want to be happy like I was when I was a kid. Well, sadly, when you're a kid, everybody protects you from all the difficult things, and then when you grow up, you realize that people you love do die, and your parents are no longer sort of filtering the information that you are getting. Part of growing up, yeah. That is real talk there, huh? You'll find other joys in life, Miguel. Other joys in life. Same like kids, Kids, new adventure, fucking super difficult. But you get better at it and you get more used to it. But at first you just want to fucking give that kid away, man, and just say, you know what? Fucking I can't deal with this. Because we're not equipped. Men, particularly. Terrified, dude. I was terrified. That woman that had that kid of mine called me one day out of the blue after my son had been born and said, you've got a son. She was in the UK. I was back in South Africa. I'm like, okay, well, what would you like me to do with that information? Congratulations. Like, how do you know it's mine? And we did all the tests and shit. But when I saw that boy, I knew straight away. He looked just like me when I was a kid, dude. Big boy. You wear huggy pull-ups, hey, Pete? Training diapers. And when you get older, you're gonna get back into fucking diapers, dude. And if you'd feel more comfortable, Miguel, you're always welcome to DM, you know. But it's a step, dude. It's a step in the right direction. Is to be open to deal with these things and to discuss them. And everybody's got a little box of shit that they're dealing with. Everyone says their babies look like them, but I think all babies look like aliens. Dude, my daughter was this ugliest fucking thing I'd ever seen. Ugly, dude. She's beautiful now. Shush! She's a very pretty little girl now, but she was ugly as fuck when she was born, dude. And they're like, oh, she's gorgeous. I'm like, no. Don't get this twisted. She's fucking ugly. Okay? I know you're just trying to be polite, but let's call a spade a spade. She's ugly as fuck. But I know that she's not going to look like this forever. And she didn't. She's a good looking girl. Yeah, man, fucking parenthood is scary as well. Maybe he just got scared. Who knows? Nobody knows what happened. But like Glug and I were saying, like, sometimes you're restricted. Sometimes somebody else is holding him back. Maybe he was a dickhead and he beat your mom or something. Looks like I'm crying a bit. You think maybe it's from the light? Maybe he used to abuse you or abuse your mom and she fucking chased him away and had a restraining order, stopping him from being able to get access to either of you. You know, maybe she did all that for a reason. Cut and cry. He has a heart of stone. Pete, you know me, dude. You know me. I'm not ashamed to fucking cry. If I hear something that makes me feel, I don't think it's wrong. I don't give a fuck who sees me cry. You know, it doesn't make you any softer or any less of a man, as you well know. But yeah, man, we got shit happening in our lives, and I think the biggest problem this world has is people not feeling enough. They disattach themselves from people's emotions, especially on the internet. It's easy to tell somebody they're a fat cunt. Would you say that to them if you were stood in front of them? Definitely behind their back, perhaps. But people say things like that on social media with the intent to hurt that person, which is fucking unacceptable. For what reason? The other problem is that people are always constantly seeking approval, trying to make people think that they're so good, or getting validation from other people. I don't give a fuck what people think of me. That's their opinion. It's got nothing to do with me. You know, just be who you are. People either accept that or they don't. People that will accept that will stick around and be there, and people that don't can fuck off and go and be a cunt somewhere else. It maybe, but I found out that some dumb people want all men kill is so dumb because we all need each other. Well, if you took away any sex, exactly, Pete. Some sting more than others. If we took away either sex, the world would stop. they, I think, I think women deserve more respect in life. They are, they are not from this world, dude. They are fucking machines, dude. They deal with so much, and they they are so strong emotionally and physically, and their body changes and the way that they're just incredible, dude. And I believe that they need more respect in life, and people should be uh, more respectful. Pretty much the simple way. Some need a wipe, yeah. Opinions. Um, I will need to go in a little while, guys, but this was a lovely little impromptu uh, chat. People need to be more like Jimmy Darts. Who the fuck's Jimmy Darts? Well, they deserve much more, as we men deserve. Correct. They carry around an extra person for 9 months, while their body feeds that extra person. Their energy levels, the body goes through complete fucking metamorphosis. Just, I don't know, man. Without women, this race would be fucking over. Human race would never exist. Why can't we all just live a happy life together? Exactly, dude. That's Jimmy Darts on YouTube. Okay. Oh, let's see what's going on there. Wait, let's first Wikipedia that. It better not be fucking Jimmy Carr, dude. Kill you, Pete. American media personality. Jimmy Darts. 27. What's his vibe? Jimmy Kellogg is an American social media personality who professionally, known professionally as Jimmy Darts. He posts random acts of kindness videos. Yeah, okay. Yeah. That's what it's about, man. Yeah, it would be bad. Yeah, Jimmy Darts, dude. That's the kind of thing. Like, remember Make a Difference Monday? I'm still in the process of registering and going to donate blood. I wouldn't even be able to tell you what blood type I am, dude. But it's important. Yeah, but Miguel, we we all we all have a bit of shit that we're dealing with. Um, but it's important to be the positivity, man. Show people that there's a different way. Sometimes when people are unhappy, they lash out and they make other people unhappy. In order to make themselves feel better. And that's just not. Got to make the best out of a shit situation. Always. Positivity and your attitude towards things helps you overcome those things and for you to have a more positive experience. If it's something awful, it's going to be awful whether or not you are in a good space or not a bad space. It's still going to be awful. But to try and have a positive mindset during that space, it may lessen the blow. You know, see the good in things. That is the main takeaway, I think. You know, you can't just assume anything about your folks. You can't just assume about people you meet, and it's more about just seeing the good till proven otherwise. Most people see the bad until proven otherwise. There's going to be some ads now, guys, so I'm going to let those ads play because it's like 4.5 hours of ads. Someone once told me just put as many ads as you like and I'll take care of the rest. There's going to be ads now in 30 seconds. So I don't know if it's one of the side ads or if it's one of the full screen ads. But Miguel, I think when that happens, just let me know if it's a full screen ad or if it's a side screen ad. Ad break is coming in 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. True story, man. People forget how to be happy too. Digital addiction. Digital addiction. People struggle without their phones. They all want to just put my socks on now. This first joint of the day. Blowing them off again. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that, man. I think that's what you were intending to happen in the first place, Pete. I'm just suspecting that that was the aim of the game. Ah, knock those socks off. Beep 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 beep. I put my phone away and I love being. Makes me feel good. Yeah, do things that make you happy, man. Feel sorry for this internet guy when he comes us. Stink of weed. That's okay. I'm sure he would partake in a little of that himself. You might get one that's pretty keen to join you, but you will probably not be in the frame of mind to partake. Yeah, Miguel, it's always best, and people find that they sleep better if they put their phone off or they put it further away from them, not just right next to them. Because believe it or not, those things they give off radio waves and shit. Yeah, came in with JC. Welcome in, dude. No, no, don't give it to him before he fits the internet, dude. Maybe if he does a good job afterwards, but absolutely fucking no chance. Not before. Can you imagine, dude? Shit will get out of hand. How's things going, JC? I get overwhelmed. Getting the kid ready for school. Fuck, it's all early days for you guys, eh? He's slacking. Ah, dude, that's kids. I fucking chase my children every morning. My daughter gets ready, she's ready, she's ready. My son wants to hug the dog fucking 20 times. He wants to cuddle mommy 20 times. Then he needs to panic about, oh no, I need my water bottle and I need to go to wee and I need to do this. And I'm like, well, fucking do all that shit first. And then do the other stuff. Then you're ready to leave. But this is children. Drives me up the fucking wall, it does, dude. Go do your teeth. Go do your teeth. Go do your teeth. What are you doing? Oh, no, I'm just doing this. Go do your teeth. And then when you raise your voice, it's all tears and unhappiness. And it's hard putting socks on. I know, right? Because you're fucking in the bed, cuddling. Yeah, you. But I mean, you are challenged. You are challenged. You are challenged in every way at the moment, Pete. I really used to enjoy smoking and having a giggle at myself because you would go downstairs to throw something away whilst you got your socks because you're about to put them on, chuck the socks in the bin and fuck off to the lounge, sit down on the couch and realize you did that back to front. Or you move a pair of socks and an hour and a half later you realize you've boiled the kettle 12 times, never got around to actually making the coffee, but you have cleaned the windows, tidied everything, and you just go off on a tangent. That's enjoyable. It's nice. I like it. This was not meant to be a stream, JC. It was meant to be a test because my microphone last night decided, nah, not gonna happen. So I've been fucking around with that. Like gaming and working out as well. But I know it's better for me. When I was a kid, didn't have a phone. I was 15 years old. But at the same time, I didn't have a phone. But I still have the first phone. So it's funny that it still works. I won't buy a new phone for my son because I'll give him my old self But was this good to give him so he can't play a lot of games? Exactly, dude. Red phone, green phone, SMS. That's all they need. I once put a PS4 remote in the fridge when getting a drink and could not find it for hours. Yeah, baby. See? That's when you're not a functioning goofball. Up at 5:30 every morning. I have a routine. I just wish my boy would follow some type of routine. It would get worse before it gets better, I'm sure. Yeah, you just get better at dealing with it. I create small achievable goals for my kids. And if I need to, I will wake them up earlier or I'll restrict their screen time in the evenings. So right, well, every minute uh every minute that you go over past this when I've told you uh that's the time limit. Every minute you go over that, I dock 20 minutes off your screen time for tomorrow. Yeah, but then you see, you best understand that, JC. Do you know what I mean? You got to. It's gonna be rough, man. But you know what? It's whether or not you can beat him in a fight is beside the point. You have other ways, other superpowers. Parents all have superpowers. We have a superpower of verbal jujitsu. That you fucking tangle that motherfucker up. He kicked your ass. Yep, it is a humbling experience. They just need to know not to do that. It's pretty simple. XYZ happened, and these are the repercussions of what you did. I never threw hands at my pops. He didn't even like giving me a hiding, but my mom would threaten, and for hours and hours and hours before he got home from work, I'd be fucking petrified. He would give me a hiding, but it'd be with a slipper or something. But he taught me in that process. He would always ask me what the story was, why was it like that? Is there a better way you could have dealt with that? Should you have, you know, communicated XYZ, or you'd like to fight your dad but you can't find him? Yeah. I can offer other. Yeah, it went dark on us. I can offer services of finding people, but sometimes people are better lost. Gas station clerk. Yeah, you could, but you probably end up in a bit of fucking trouble. Yeah, into trouble. I'm sure if you just rang up your local boxing club or something, yeah, you just say, I'm here to fucking beat the shit out of somebody. Have you got anybody that I can spar with? I'm sure they'd be quite happy to oblige. Most of them will kick the shit out of you, dude. Yeah, exactly. Fucking, can you imagine? That fucking gas clerk fucking. Okay, I hate to fucking break this little discussion up, guys, but it's gonna be that time. At least I know now we're back in business, and that my mic works. I just changed the port I was plugging into, so I don't know if the front port is ever gonna come back. Tried updating, I tried all sorts of things, ain't fucking happening. So thanks, man. Times four, buddy. Have a good day. Gotta get this to school. Yeah, you too, man. Everybody go and just enjoy the moments, small things, see new things, colors, vegetation, and autumn leaves. Focus on a nice smell you find. Have a good day. Tell somebody in a supermarket that they smell good, or fucking get out there and live it. Live it. I don't even know. Do you guys want to go to somewhere else? I can raid somebody. Who might you want to be going to? Stir it up. Doom, 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 doom. Stir it up. Your man's bowl. Is that an actual streamer? I went back and watched the VOD yesterday, Pete, of that encounter with Cully and his posse, and it wasn't pleasant. So I've unfollowed and unsubscribed from his channel, and I sent him a message to say that I didn't. He was not the person I thought he was, and I don't want to be a part of whatever it is that he's got going on there anymore. It was him that fucked me up with the fly swatter, and then said, "Oh no, that was." I don't know, dude. I just don't have time for that shit in my life. I don't want to have that negativity and that showmanship. It's somebody I looked up to, and I'm sad that that happened. But it's tough shit, eh? Life goes on. We'll send you over to your nan's bowl. The fuck? Cool. I will be on later, guys, as always. I need to get my daily dose of you crazy fuckers. So I will see you guys a bit later. Enjoy the raid. Have you guys all gone across there? And a shutdown? Okay.